committee are present through VC. Our proposed statutory auditor and secretarial auditor is also present at the meeting through VC. I request Mr. Kashyap Praveen Modi, Chairman and Managing Director of your company, to occupy the chair and take forward the proceedings of the meeting, and request to introduce the directors of your company. Before sir proceeds with the introduction of the other directors, Mr. Kashyap Praveen Modi is promoter and chairman and managing director of the company. He is attending the meeting through video conferencing from the registered office.
Thank you all. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everything is doing well for you and your family. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce you the directors and key management posts of the company. I, Kashyap Praveen Modi, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, and I'm passing to Himanshu Bhai.
Hello everyone, I'm Himanshu Bhattacharya, full-time director and a CFO of the company, and I'm joining the meeting from the Vasai HO.
Hello everyone, I am Ajay Mehta, non-executive director of the company and attending the meeting through my HO.
In addition, we have enough members participating in video conferencing according to the list to reach the required quorum. In light of this, we can call this meeting. Notice convening the 18th annual general meeting has already been circulated to the members along with annual report, and therefore the same is taken as read. This is to inform you that in terms of provisions of Companies Act 2013 and the rules made thereunder, AGM is held through VC pursuant to MC Circular number 14/2020 and CB Circular dated May 12, 2022, and pursuant to this facility to appoint proxy to attend and cast vote for the members is not available. The manner of transacting the business contained in the notice of the AGM is only through remote e-voting and e-voting during the AGM. The instructions for remote e-voting and e-voting during the AGM is provided in the page number 19 of the annual report. In accordance with this, your company provided a remote e-voting facility through the platform provided by iVote portal of BigShare Services Private Limited to the members whose names appears in the records of the company as on 21st September 2025, being the cutoff date for the determining voting rights. The e-voting period commenced on Friday, 26 September 2025, and it's concluded on Sunday, 28 September 2025 at 5 p.m. Members joining the meeting through VC who have not already cast their vote by means of remote e-voting may vote through e-voting facility provided on the AGM by iVote portal of BigShare Services Private Limited. The members who have not cast their vote by remote e-voting prior to the AGM shall not be entitled to cast their vote again. The Board of Directors has appointed Messrs. Pimple and Associates as the scrutinizer for this meeting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined result of remote e-voting and the voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company and will also be submitted to the stock exchange as per the requirements under the SEBI listing regulations. I now request to continue with the proceedings of the meeting. Before we start proceedings of the meeting, our chairman sir wants to share broader view of the company with all our shareholders.
Great. Thank you once again. I am satisfied that all the efforts possible has been made by the company to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered at the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I, Kashyap Modi, honored to represent today as the Chairman and Managing Director of MK Products Limited, a company that has constantly strived for excellence and innovation. Although it's a virtual meeting, it's a privilege to host you all today. On behalf of MK Products Board Directors, I want to thank you all for making the time to join us. Your trust and support over the last year has given us the confidence to push ourselves. The healthcare sector continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, shaping by rising patient expectation, digital innovation, regulatory changes, and the persistent focus on accessibility and quality care. I'm honored to share a comprehensive overview of our performance, progress, and future outlook. Review of the year. The past year has marked an important chapter in our journey because of the faith of our customer has increased in our product, resulting increase in the revenue. Despite industry challenges, our company has experienced significant growth and positive development. Our company has remained steadfast in its mission to deliver quality, affordability, and accessible healthcare. Our revenue has increased from 31 CR to 38 CR, approximately 23%, and our net profit has also increased from 263 lakhs to 334 lakhs by approximately 27%. This result demonstrates our commitment to deliver value to our shareholders. Business review. India is emerging as the most dynamic among the world's top 5 economies. With strong economic fundamentals, India is projected to maintain its position as the fastest growing country. India's health tech sector is also projecting to grow in next 5 years. Considerable progress has been made in strengthening healthcare infrastructure. Significant opportunity remains for us for further investment and expansion. Make in India is a flagship initiative launched by Government of India to transform the country into a global manufacturing hub. It aims to boost investment, foster innovation, enhance skill development, and build world-class infrastructure. So based on this, our strategy is also to manufacture a comprehensive range of products within India with experienced professionals, global technology leaders to reduce dependency on import and to strengthen India's healthcare infrastructure and to make advanced medical equipment more accessible and affordable. Our company has made sustainable progress in manufacturing home health products like airbed, BP monitor, adult diaper, respiratory medical device like nebulizer, steam vaporizer, suction machine, etc., and other disposable healthcare products. We have also installed Lancet manufacturing machine and it has started delivering the results. These efforts have strengthened our position in the market and given a boost for our future growth. We will continue to expand our product portfolio, explore new market, and strengthen our position in this competitive market. Future outlook. As we look to future, I'm filled with optimism. We have right team, right product, and most importantly, right vision to shape our future. The strategy for 2025-26 would be to focus on enhancing the brand revaluation, customer trust, and also to grow market share through continuous promotional activities. We plan to add more state-of-the-art manufacturing machines in near future to enhance our production capacity and to serve ever-growing demand in the healthcare segment. Acknowledgement. I convey my sincere thanks to our customers, suppliers, bankers, auditors, consultants, and other business associates, the government and various authorities for their continuous interest and confidence in the company and its management. I'm also grateful to all my fellow directors, management, and employees for their tireless efforts and dedication that shines the light of the path forward. To conclude, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all my shareholders for their continuous trust and confidence in the management of the company. It's a privilege to serve you as a chairperson. Together, we can build a bright future. Thank you. 42 to 45 CR, and our bottom line to grow by at least 15 to 18% YOY. Company keeps on growing YOY, and we grow almost above industry parameters. Your next question is, what is the strategy stage OPM that we can sustain going forward? Our operating profit margin for year 25-26 will be approximately 35% plus. Now, the third question is, what is the maximum revenue and volume that we can generate at full capacity utilization? And what are your CapEx plans for next 2 to 3 years? Currently, we have 100 plus machines operating at our manufacturing unit. Considering the market demand, we can generate a revenue approximately around 75 CR plus from our current establishment. As per ongoing policy of the company from last few years, we keep on adding new machines with advanced technology and try to enhance the capacity and improve the efficiency and quality of our products through constant improvements. The idea of enhancing into diabetic segment, diagnostic segment, and health hygiene, especially in diaper, is also under consideration. Our CapEx plan for next upcoming years also focus on upgrading our manufacturing facility and investing in new technology to enhance productivity and efficiency. Company plans to invest 10 to 15 CR as a CapEx in near future for above activities. Your fourth question is, what is our pricing arrangement with our customers? Do we have formula-based monthly, quarterly? Our dealer network spread all over India. Considering the volume and payment terms, we decide on our pricing strategy. We also actively participate in institutional tenders where annual rate contract price are mostly fixed. Number fifth question, what is our domestic market share and who are our major customers and competitors? The Indian medical device industry is a huge industry and growing at a very healthy rate. The SME-based company like us plays a significant role in the medical device and surgical industry to cater to the needs of various healthcare providers. Company has wide range of medical products, and in few products like Lancet and Swab, company enjoys reasonably good market share. And in medical device segments such as nebulizer, thermometer, and bed, companies marching forward aggressively. Our major customers are government institutes, dealers, hospitals, laboratory diagnostic centers, and various pharma companies. Some of our major customers are government hospitals like Kerala, Orissa, Assam, Maharashtra, and leading B2B customers across India. Our competitors are Polymed, Romson, Omron, and these are the few organized our competitors in the industry. Your next question was, why has the sales of other products reduced from 22 CR to 12 CR in FY 2025? Company has a good product portfolio and equally good participant into institutional tendering business. Depending upon a few award of contracts, product volume fluctuates. And also, few of the products has been regrouped. Company is growing YOY way above the industry norms, so there is nothing like going down. Company is going in a great direction. What percentage of our revenue comes from, like our B2C is 9%, white labeling is 15%. We do white labeling also for various pharma and other companies. Our B2B is 75%. E-commerce is 0.30% and export is 0.35%. As on that, company manufactures 500 plus products every single minute. So network is very wide and establishment is also pretty good in India. What are our export prospects? Since India has a population above 145 crore, hence at present we are highly focused on domestic market. At the same time, we are also optimistic about our export prospects in the medical and surgical products and devices. India is a big country, so we would first like to evaluate that would give us a better advantage. Is MK brand owned by the company or by the promoter? MK brand is owned by the company. It's a company business. What are the constraints in scaling up our business? Very good question. Presently, company is a highly sustainable value in domestic market and is considered as one of the value player in the industry. The company was aggressively working on medical device and few other products since last 2-3 years and has been encouraging results. Once these products are properly marketed, above industry growth can be expected in medium to long term future. Your another question was, what the total area of both the plants in Thane? Our total, we have 2 plants in Thane, it's in Kalasari. The approximate square feet is 27,000 square feet we plant. What is the expected RIR payback we aim for before embarking on any capex or additional investment? We expect our payback time within 5 years of our investment. In your judgment, at what rate do we see business growing in 3 to 5 years? Indian medical device industry grows at 12 to 15% YOY. However, MK as a company is targeting 20 to 25% YOY growth in next 3 to 5 years. When will the company start paying dividend and get listed on BSE Bank? Again, a very good question. As per migrating criteria of SME companies to main board is after 3 years of SME IPO, and the company targets to get listed on main board once we are eligible. As far as dividend is concerned, at present company has an opportunity in various healthcare segments, which requires investment to scale up the revenue and growth of the company. Your last question is, what is the USP of MK Foods? Company has established a strong dealer network across India's Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 cities and towns. We are one of the largest manufacturers of alcohol sweats and lancet in India, as India has the largest diabetic population and diabetic patient pool, and both these products are used in diabetic care. Company has an ability to design and develop medical products and devices as per the need of the customer. I hope I have answered all your questions. Few of their products are well known in the segment, they are well known in the with users, correct? So naturally they will command better operating margins and better profit. We are as a growing company, we are also targeting our, improving our quality, reach and all. So naturally we will also get commendable profits, commendable margins in coming years. They both are a good company. Romson is also a good company. Polymed is also a reputed company in the segment.
सर तो क्या लगभग क्या डिस्काउंट पे हम बेचते हैं इन कंपनियों से लाइक टू लाइक प्रोडक्ट?
से लाइक टू लाइक प्रोडक्ट में अगर पॉलीमेड का रेट है, समझो पॉलीमेड से वी आर सेलिंग एटलीस्ट 20% cheaper than the polymed as far as the same products are concerned.
और सर रॉमसन से?
रोमसन से भी लगभग 15% 20% दे एंजॉय। बेसिकली आपको भी पता होगा कि जो ब्रांड लीडर होता है ना, वो अपना प्रीमियम कमांड करता है, बरोबर है? तो दे आर इन दैट सेगमेंट वेयर दे कैन कमांड लिटिल बिट ऑफ हाई प्रीमियम, सो वेयर स्टिल वी हैव सम माइल्स टू रीच टू दैट डेस्टिनेशन।
सर और ये डॉक्टर मोरपेन भी ग्लूकोमीटर ये सब बेच रहे हैं, तो सर उनसे हमारा क्या डिस्काउंट है?
करेक्ट। डॉक्टर मोरपेन में अगेन आपको बता देता हूँ कि डॉक्टर मोरपेन ग्लूकोमीटर में टॉप ब्रांड है इंडिया की। तो जैसे वो ग्लूकोमीटर बेच रहे लगभग 15 साल से, अभी हमें 15 महीने भी नहीं हुए ये प्रोडक्ट को लाए हुए, तो वो सेम अगेन आई एम सेइंग कि वहां पे भी हमें थोड़ा माइल्स कवर करने बाकी है एज फार एज नंबर 1। नंबर 2, उनके प्रोडक्ट उनकी स्ट्रिप हमारे से सेम 15% 20% प्रीमियम में बिकती है मार्केट में। सिंस देवर सी ग्लूकोमीटर का सेगमेंट ऐसा है कि वहाँ इट्स लाइक अ गन एंड अ बुलेट। गन एक बार लेनी है, बुलेट रेगुलरली लेनी है। तो जो डायबिटिक में उसकी स्ट्रिप होती है, तो स्ट्रिप में दे एंजॉय मार्जिन, इट्स लाइक दैट। एंड वी आर नेक्स्ट फॉरवर्ड, हमने ग्लूकोमीटर को भी बहुत सीरियसली लिया हुआ है। अनदर शॉर्ट पीरियड हम भी उसमें रिनाउंड ब्रांड हो जाएंगे वो प्रोडक्ट।
सर और जैसे आपने बताया 10 से 15 करोड़ हमारा कैपेक्स है, तो सर ये अगले कितने साल में ये हम करने वाले हैं?
मैक्सिमम 3 years टाइम, वो भी शायद लंबा है। वी कैन क्लोज इन नेक्स्ट 2 years ऑल्सो।
ओके सर। सर तो ये करने के पश्चात हमारी कैपेसिटी जो अभी 75 करोड़ हम पीक रेवेन्यू कर पा रहे हैं, एक बार ये कैपेक्स हमने कर दिया 10-15 करोड़ का, तब हम कहाँ पे पहुंच पाएंगे?
देखिए फ्रेंकली हम लोग है ना, वी आर ट्राइंग फॉर डाइपर एंड ऑल एंड ऑल। अगर वो डाइपर सेगमेंट हमारा ये होके बरोबर हो जाता है, इफ वी सेट ऑन द डाइपर सेगमेंट एंड ऑल, तो डाइपर में क्या है, इट्स हाई प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट, उसकी प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट ज्यादा है, बरोबर है। अभी जो हम प्रोडक्ट बेच रहे हैं वो प्रोडक्ट की एवरेज ₹1, ₹1.5, ₹2 के आजू बाजू है, वेयर सिंगल डाइपर सेल्स एट 15 and 18 रुपीज एवरेज, बरोबर है। तो सीधा ग्रो होके where we can see a revenue of anywhere around इससे डबल भी कर सकते हैं by investing in this amount।
और सर तो ये हमारा इंटरनल एक्यूरल से हो जाएगा, क्योंकि 7 करोड़ तो ऑलरेडी हमारे पास है ही, और सर जो भी
Correct।
अगले 2 साल का हमारा इंटरनल एक्यूरल होगा उससे ही क्या विल इट बी सफिशिएंट टू फंड दिस ग्रोथ ऑफ 10-15 करोड़?
फ्रेंकली स्पीकिंग डाइपर सेगमेंट के लिए हमें है ना रॉ मटेरियल और उसमें शायद थोड़े और कैपेक्स लग सकते हैं, तो वी मे गो फॉर प्रेफरेंशियल शेयर और समथिंग यू नो टू कीप कंपनी इन अ बेटर पोजीशन एंड यू नो फ्री फ्रॉम वर्किंग कैपिटल।
राइट सर। और सर जैसे हमारे 500 SKUs आपने बताए, तो सर इसमें हम क्या प्लान है, इसको बास्केट को बढ़ाना है या फिर कुछ ही प्रोडक्ट लाइंस में जहां पे हमको कोई मार्केट में गैप है वहां पे वी आर ट्राइंग टू एक्सपैंड, मतलब आपकी, और सर क्या आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी है टू वेदर मेकिंग इट इन हाउस वर्सिंग सोर्सिंग इट? तो मतलब हमारा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के तरफ रुझान है या फिर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज आवर फॉर्टे? वेयर एग्जैक्टली डज आवर स्ट्रेंथ लाई?
वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन। एज ऑन डेट हम जो भी हमारा सेल करते हैं उसका 75 to 80% हम खुद इन हाउस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करते हैं, ऑलमोस्ट 75% प्लस। सो आवर फोर्टे इज ऑलवेज एंड आवर गोल इज ऑलवेज टू मैन्युफैक्चर आवर ओन प्रोडक्ट, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जैसे आपने बताया कि आगे के स्टेज में यस हम एक्सपेंशन ही करेंगे और एक्सपेंशन रूट से ही हम लोग नेक्स्ट लेवल के माइलस्टोन्स और गोल अचीव करने की कोशिश करेंगे, एंड वी आर डूइंग दैट ओनली।
Great, sir. Sir, thank you very much for providing